Hey warriors, it's Roxy here from Spilling Tea with Roxy, and I want to make you a quick little video sharing some of my top MS tips. Tip number 1, stay hydrated. Drink as much water as possible daily. 2 litres at least is ideal. It will help your skin, it will help your brain function, it helps the overall flow of your body, and it's beneficial for anyone, MS or not. Tip number 2. Now this one's real for me because I used to be a heavy smoker, but I would say stop smoking. Do not take in any more nicotine, because when I used to smoke, my symptoms were a lot worse. It's beneficial, and if you need a little tip of how to stop smoking, send me a message. Tip number 3, exercise. Now I know this is a controversial subject. A lot of us feel like we can't exercise or we don't have the energy to, and I understand. What I'm saying is try and do something easy flow. I'm not saying to go to the gym and pump out the iron. I'm saying to do 5 minutes of Tai Chi a day, or even 20 minutes of yoga, slow flow, chair yoga, anything. And if you can't do that, just stretch out the body. Rotate your hands, your feet, your muscles. A big deep breath. It's gonna help you. Even today for me, my arms and stuff have been quite tight. I feel kind of witch-like, if that makes sense. You know when you feel like internally decrepit? And the yoga and stuff just makes me feel like I'm having a big fresher breath air. So I would consider taking it on board, adding it to your daily routine, or at least 3 times a week is beneficial. Tip number 4, reduce your stress. I understand in the world we're having, and especially in the year we're having, it's really hard to reduce stress. We're all in the same pandemic, I get it. But if you can reduce your stress even by 10%, you're gonna improve your life. Whether that's cutting out people, things, or just the media, it will definitely help you, because we all know that stress is a major trigger for MS. Tip number 5. It leads on from tip number 4, what you consume, and that includes diet. I know you don't want to hear it, and it's not anyone's fun subject, but diet plays a major role in MS. No, it's not going to cure you. I'm not saying it is. I'm no doctor. So quick disclaimer, I'm no doctor. I'm just a person with MS talking to you. And what I'm trying to say to you is try and eat as clean as possible. I'm not saying be vegan or plant-based. That's your option. It doesn't work for everyone. It only works for some. But what I'm saying is don't just overly eat processed food, saturated fats. They don't help anyone, let alone someone with MS. Consider what you're reading and taking in, what you're looking at on the internet. If it's just constantly trauma after trauma after trauma, knowing you, like me, as an MSer, you're probably a bit of an empath, and you're internally absorbing that, and it is going to play out in your nervous system. So consider just switching off, having a day off, or even just, putting your phone on busy sometimes so you're not constantly getting pings and interruptions, and just sit with yourself. I would suggest maybe trying to take up something like meditation, or even doing like I am affirmations, or even a light hypnotism video. I used to do it, especially when I didn't necessarily believe my I am affirmations. I used to hypnotize myself in a sense to believe them. I should do it nightly, and 31 days is that sweet ticket if you ever want to learn a habit. Listen to those I am affirmations for 31 days and let me know how it makes you feel. Tip number 5. Sunlight and sleep. Okay, I live in London, so if you can see it now, it's gloomy, it's grey, it's cold, it's miserable, and there's no sun. And I understand it's hard, but what I'm saying to you is get a sad lamp, a sun lamp. A sun lamp is going to help you feel that vitamin D effect that you felt through all the summer, which helped you wake up in the morning. If you're lucky enough to live in somewhere like LA, go outside, take in that natural sunlight, you're very lucky. And also, go and walk in nature. Get barefoot, walk in sand, walk in concrete even, just let your feet touch the ground. I'd also say to get some sleep. If you can go to sleep even 20 minutes earlier than you did yesterday, I know it's hard to sleep sometimes with our symptoms. Sometimes our bodies don't relax. We have trembling, we have fatigue. Sometimes I forget sleep paralysis, but where you can, even if it's a 20-minute nap in a day, take it. It's beneficial, it's going to help you, it's going to make you feel better. And my last tip, and almost my favourite, because I love the conversation about weed, is CBD oil. CBD oil has worked for me remarkably. I used to take a lot of meds. Now, I'm not saying for you to throw your meds out. That's something that your doctor has to discuss with you and decide and see if it works for you. It doesn't work for everyone, it worked for me. I was having a lot of side effects from different meds. I didn't know what to do for my tremors and my anxiety and my depression that I dealt with. So I started taking on CBD oil a little bit under the tongue daily. It just kicks in that serotonin, relaxes my body and stops all that shaking and tremoring. I hope that this helps you in some way or another. I'm not saying it's going to cure you. We all know there's no cure to MS, but I'm hoping that it just makes you feel like there's a few things that maybe you can do just for your own mental health to adapt a little better, or just to feel, for me, it just helped me feel a bit more worthy in life, like I was doing something to help myself, because I know how you can feel like you lose a level of power when you get MS, and I don't want you to feel like that, because I love you, warriors. So love and light, and put your comments below or send them in my DMs. I'm happy to chat all the time, and I wish you a great Monday.